Hello people of the internet, my name is Game Warrior and welcome back today to another Call of Duty Black Ops 3 video. Today I am going to be covering some real-life intelligent agency test experiments and studies and how they directly relate to the Black Ops franchise, and how they might relate in a major way to Black Ops 3. Now before I start today, I have to give a massive shout out to all of you that watched my video I posted on the 15th, and I would like to give a special thank you to the man himself, James C. Burns, the voice actor behind Sergeant Frank Woods, for tweeting out that video, letting more people come across it. He's without a doubt my favorite character in video games, the only man greater than Master Chief in my opinion, and it was truly awesome to have James C. Burns tweet out that video and to know that he liked it in some part. So before we get into today's video, I do ask that you please click on that like button right now, and let's try and get 25 likes in total today. If we could reach that goal, that would be absolutely fantastic. It really helps my channel out a lot, and it takes less than a second for you to click on that like button. Now guys, over the course of the past few weeks, we have been receiving all of the various Snapchat information coming from Treyarch that show what appears to be a person conducting mind control experiments on multiple individuals. Now before I begin today, I am going to go ahead and play back all of the relevant Snapchats for you all to hear.
Listen only to the sound of my voice. Let your thoughts drift. Let the bad memories fade. Let peace be upon you. Our greatest barrier is our own fear. Our own doubts. I am deeply optimistic about this project's potential. Of course, the human consciousness is fundamentally unpredictable. Similar physiology, different environmental conditioning. Several subjects have experienced fleeting bouts of paranoia. Base fears, phobias, and even dreams contribute to a temporary overload of their conscious minds.
As I said, you can clearly tell in the first handful of Snapchats who we assume to be Dr. Salim is putting someone into a hypnotic state. In later Snapchats, we hear of him discussing multiple subjects who we assume are undergoing similar procedures. Now, I have held off on making a breakdown video of these Snapchats until I knew a little more information. I didn't want to jump right out and make a video just for the views. Instead, I wanted to make a video that would potentially give valuable information. And throughout my readings on the internet, discovering everything involved with hypnosis and experiments that may be similar to the ones Dr. Salim is conducting, I came across something I found rather interesting. I came across Project Bluebird, also referred to as Operations Artichoke, Project MK Ultra, and MK Delta. This project was a CIA-conducted project that researched interrogation methods and was run by the CIA's Office of Scientific Intelligence. The project studied hypnosis through forced morphine addiction and the use of chemicals and other methods to produce amnesia and hypnotic states in subjects. Operation Artichoke operations involve detailed, systematic creation of specific amnesia barriers, new identities, and hypnotically implanted codes and triggers. Of the declassified documents released about these experiments, one described a simulation experiment in which they attempted and succeeded into creating an assassin. A female test subject was instructed once awakening from a trance to shoot another subject in the room, and under the effects of the hypnosis and drug state, the woman picked up a gun and attempted to commit the murder. The gun was, however, unloaded. After the sequence had ended, the test subject expressed absolute denial that the previous sequence occurred. During my research on this, I also found a quote from a scientist that stated, "An absolutely dependable, unbreakable amnesia for all events under hypnosis is the most essential single element to create an unknowing, authority-controlled hypnotic subject." Now, for those of you who were heavily invested in the campaign of Black Ops 1, you may have heard of Operation Artichoke before. For this project was mentioned inside of the Black Ops 1 computer terminal you could access from the main menu area. Inside of user A. Smith's files, this document can be found. I will read it to you now. This study is a culmination of analysis involving the events surrounding CIA agent Alex Mason in relation to the processes of deliberately created dissociative personality disorder. In short, the current psychological state of Agent Mason proves the visibility of forced creation of multiple personalities at the hands of trained mind control experts. The contents of the following report will cull data from Project Artichoke and MK Delta as conducted by the Office of Scientific Intelligence. The data provided will support the current psychological state of Alex Mason, which is a result of his internment and torture within the confines of Vorkuta. All of the information laid forth in this document here discuss the techniques that were used by Steiner and by Reznov in the Black Ops 1 campaign. Through the hypnosis, Mason was forced to help kill President Kennedy and was given visions to kill Dragovitz, Kravchenko, and Steiner by Reznov. He was also given the visions of the coded numbers as seen throughout the game. And I believe that what we are seeing and hearing Dr. Salim do inside of these Snapchats directly relate to Project Artichoke. In Project Artichoke, a primary goal was to produce amnesia. As we see in the Snapchats, Dr. Salim says to let the bad memories fade and let peace be upon you. He also stated that base fears and phobias and even dreams contribute to a temporary overload of consciousness minds. This tactic could be used to overload their mind and cause a temporary memory loss. Both forms of these experiments that Dr. Salim is conducting directly relate to Project Artichoke. And guys, there is one more major reason why I believe that these Snapchats directly tie into Project Artichoke. Inside of the Black Ops campaign, Mason is strapped into a chair by Jason Hudson and the CIA as they try and break Mason from his hypnotic state, so he could tell them the location of the numbers transmission. However, I do not believe that this room was originally built for Mason. Instead, I think that this room inside the CIA was used as part of Project Artichoke and other hypnosis-related experiments. As I stated, Operation Artichoke was directly referenced inside of the game, so it would make sense for the room to have been used for other purposes before Mason needed to be dealt with. And now to what may be the greatest piece of evidence relating to all of this. Inside a Black Ops 1 menu, as you sit in the chair, once you look up, you see some form of surgical lights. To your left, you see either a blood bag or some form of drug. I ask you now to compare these to the images that can be found inside of the Snapchats. As you can see, these images are just too closely related. They are too similar to be an accident, and it really leads me to believe that the experiments that Dr. Salim are conducting relate in some large way to those of Project Artichoke and MK Delta. Again, guys, this is only my theory, but the facts are there to be seen by all. So guys, if you think my theory may be right, or if you were just generally excited for the release of Black Ops 3, then please click on that like button right now. Again, the goal for today's video is 25 likes, and if we could reach that goal right now, that would be truly awesome. So guys, if you want the latest and greatest Call of Duty videos, including Black Ops 3 news and entertainment, be sure to subscribe to my channel right now. My name is The Game Warrior. Be sure you comment down below, like the video, and subscribe to my channel if you already haven't. But most importantly, have a good day.